Welcome to a club for people who love good movies. Use the links in the description to navigate the list of films quickly.
The Fifth Element. In the 23rd century, a New York City cabbie, Corbin Dallas, finds the fate of the world in his hands when Lilu falls into his cab. As the embodiment of the fifth element, Lilu needs to combine with the other four to keep the approaching great evil from destroying the world. Together with Father Vito Cornelius and then broadcaster Ruby Root, Dallas must race against time and the wicked industrialist Zorg to save humanity.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Brash space adventurer Peter Quill finds himself the quarry of relentless bounty hunters after he steals an orb coveted by Ronan, a powerful villain. To evade Ronan, Quill is forced into an USC truce with four desperate misfits: gun-toting Rocket Raccoon, tree-like humanoid Groot, enigmatic Gamora, and vengeance-driven Drax the Destroyer. But when he discovers the orb's true power and the cosmic threat it poses, Quill must rely his ragtag group to save the universe.
Paul. For the last 16 years, a wisecracking alien named Paul has resided at a top-secret military base in America's UFO heartland. When Paul decides he has had enough of Earth, he escaped from the compound and hops on the first handy vehicle, a rented RV manned by two British sci-fi nerds named Graham and Cleve, with federal agents and the father of an accidental kidnapped victim on their tail. The two hatch a crazy plan to help Paul return to his spaceship.
Warcraft. The film portrayed the origin story of the initial encounters between the humans and the orcs, with an emphasis upon both the alliance and the harsh sides of their conflict.
Thor. As the son of Odin, king of the Norse gods, Thor will soon inherit the throne of Asgard from her aging father. However, on the day that he has been crowned, Thor reacts with brutality when the god's enemies, the frost giants, enter the palace in violation of their treaty. As punishment, Odin banishes Thor to Earth. While Loki, Thor's brothers, plot mischief as Asgard, Thor, now stripped of his powers, faces his greatest threat.
Prince of Persia, the Sands of Time. In the holy city of Element resides the Sands of Time, which gives mortals the power to turn back time. After leading an attack on the city, Destin, the adopted son of Persia's king, acquires a dagger that gives one who holds it access to the sands. Destin goes on the run with an Element princess named Tamina, after being accused of killing his father. The pair must protect the ancient treasure from dark forces and unmask the king's assassin.
The Martian. When astronauts blast off from the planet Mars, they leave behind Mark Watney, presumed dead after a first storm. With only a manageable amount of supplies, the stranded visitor must utilize his wits and spirit to find a way to survive on the hostile planet.
Avatar. On the lush island world of Pandora live the Na'vi, beings who appear primitive but are highly involved. Because their planet's environment is poisonous, human Na'vi hybrids called avatars must link to human minds to allow for free movement on Pandora. Jake Sully, Sam Worthington, a paralyzed former Marine, becomes immobile again through one such avatar and falls in love with a Na'vi woman, Zoe Saldana. As a bond with her groans, he is drawn into a battle for the survival of her world.
The Maze Runner. Thomas, a teenager, arrives in a glade at the center of a giant labyrinth. Like the other youth dumped there before him, he has no memory of his previous life. Thomas quickly becomes part of the group and soon after demonstrates a unique perspective that scores him as promotion or honor status. Those who patrol the always changing maze to find an escape route. Together with Tessa, the only female, Thomas tries to convince his cohorts that he knows a way out.
The Incredibles. In this lauded Pixar animation film, married superheroes Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl are forced to assume mundane lives as Bob and Helen pair. After all, superpowered activities have been banned by the government. While Mr. Incredible loves his wife and kids, he longs to return to a life of adventure, and he gets a chance when summoned to an island to battle an out-of-control robot. Soon Mr. Incredible is in trouble, and it's up to his family to save him.